Hey there, my name's Jordan. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm a queer speech language pathologist and gender-affirming voice coach. In today's video, I'm gonna teach you a few strategies for how to raise the larynx. This will help you create a brighter or more feminine sounding voice. So everything that I talk about in this video, I'll go way more in depth in an online voice feminization course that I recently launched. You can check that out in the description section of this video. So let's get started. So when learning how to raise your larynx, some voice coaches will say that you should really work on isolating muscle movements because that will help strengthen the muscles to keep your larynx lifted throughout the day, which will create this like brighter, more feminine sounding voice. Other coaches will say, do not work on isolating muscle movements because that will just cause tension. I just want you to mimic the sounds that I make and everything will happen naturally on its own. Now, here's the thing. I think both kind of schools of thoughts work. And so my job is to show you safe and effective ways that work. And also you can use the information to make an empowered choice of what works best for you. So there's not a wrong or a right way. I think both methods are fine and some work for some and some work for others. So let's get started with one of the first methods, which is kind of isolating muscle movements in order to strengthen the laryngeal muscles that are used to lift the larynx. So what I want you to do is slide your finger down your throat and I want you to find a part that is a little bit bumpy and sticks out more. This is commonly referred to as the Adam's apple. I don't love that terminology, so I like to call it the thyroid notch. But what you're gonna do is find it, and then what I want you to say is E. So you can say this at whatever pitch you want, but you'll go E, 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 and you should feel a lift when you say E. I'll bring my throat a little bit closer so you can see what happens when I say the E sound. E, E, E. Do you see that lift? So remember, when the larynx is lifted, less space is created in the vocal tract, which causes the sound to brighten. Now what I want you to do is say the E again, but this time don't say the E. Don't phonate, just do the muscle movements along with it. So we'll go. And you'll just hold that out and you can do like 10 repetitions of that. The purpose of that is just to strengthen the muscles that are used to elevate the larynx and to help you create that brighter sound. So I think this method is good, but what I really like also is this other method, which is all about mimicking certain sounds in order to create that brighter sound, and all of the muscle movement will do its thing on its own. So for example, I'm gonna play a pitch for you, and the pitch that I'm gonna play is the note F3 on the piano. This is equivalent to 175 hertz, so it kind of falls in the neutral range of pitch. The reason why I like to demonstrate this one is because it's not too high, not too low, it's kind of right in the middle. So what I want you to do is mimic me, and we're just gonna say the word hello as if you're a giant. Hello, hello, hello. Kind of sound like a big, kind of like a dopey sound. Hello. So if you're able to mimic me there, hello, 1, 2, 3, what's happening is the larynx is lowered there, and that's causing the sound to darken, creating this like dopey kind of richer sound. Now, what we want to do is I want you to mimic me, and I'm going to get smaller and smaller and smaller in size at the note F3. And so remember, I'm not changing my pitch at all. I'm just changing the brightness of my voice by changing the position of my larynx. So check this out. Hello, hello, hello. You try. I want you to try to start with me big, giant size, and then get smaller and smaller. Hello, hello, hello. So once you've found that bright hello, then you can count to 3. Hello, 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 1, 2, 3. All right, so here's the cool thing. When we were doing that, I wasn't focusing on the muscles in my larynx at all. I wasn't like, muscles in my larynx, lift up, tongue, go up. I wasn't thinking about those things. I was just kind of playing with the sound. and modeling it, and all of those things happened on its own. Now, let's become aware of both. Let's try to combine both of those methods. One, becoming aware of the larynx lifting, and two, just trying to match the sound. So what I want you to do is find that spot again, the thyroid notch that sticks out, and then you're gonna mimic the sound that I make, that giant sound at the note F3, and then we're gonna go from big to small, all right? Hello, hello, hello. Did you feel it lift? So you weren't thinking like, muscles in my larynx lift up. You were just matching me there. So I think both methods work. You just want to be careful if you're doing the first method that I showed you and making the E sound and just bringing awareness of the larynx being lifted and staying lifted. You don't want to squeeze anything. Nothing should be forced. Nothing should hurt. You don't want to engage any unnecessary muscles in like the neck or shoulders. Everything should be easy and relaxed. So I hope you found those two exercises helpful for learning how to raise the larynx to create a brighter, more feminine sounding voice. For more information, you can check out my website, jordanrosscommunication.com. You can also check out that online voice feminization course that I recently launched. It goes into how to do your own acoustic assessment, resonance exercises like this that go way more into detail, pitch exercises, relaxation stretches, and a bunch of different other things that you can check out on my website. So thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with your friends. It would mean a lot to me. So thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon.